Hi, 5th graders. Mrs. Haugen again. Today, for this lesson, we're going to do pages 452 and 453 in your Ready Common Core books. And we're going to be talking about punctuating items in a series. And what that means is we're going to use commas when listing 3 or more things in a list, in a sentence. So, if you list more than 3 or more things, you need to use commas after each thing you list. And generally these lists include and or for when you list them. So for example, most kids like apples, bananas, and oranges. So we're going to look at it. We have and it looks like we're listing things. So we need to count. We have 1, 2, 3 things listed. Apples, bananas, and oranges. So we know we need to use commas. And the commas go after each thing you list. So after apples and after bananas, and since oranges is at the end, we don't need another comma there. And you always put the comma before the conjunction and or. It never goes after, never ever. So for this, we're going to go down to our example and we're going to go through these paragraphs to find where we need to put commas. The first sentence, cities around the country are changing. There aren't any lists in that sentence, so we don't need any commas. Go to the next one. Faded boards, dull concrete, and old bricks are coming to life. Well, I noticed that there's an and, so we must have a couple of things listed. Let's look and see what our nouns are. We have boards, concrete, and bricks. So we have 3 things. So then we look at it. Faded boards, that's describing the boards, so we're going to put a comma. Dull concrete, that's dull is describing the concrete, so we're going to put a comma in. And old bricks are coming to life. That's the last thing in our series, so we don't need a comma. Notice we put the comma before the and. Communities are turning the walls of their buildings, roads, and bridges into colorful murals. Found another and it looks like maybe we have a list. So communities are turning the walls of their buildings, roads, and bridges. So it looks like they're talking about 3 things: buildings, roads, and bridges. So we need some commas. So we're going to put one after buildings, after roads. Notice it's before the conjunction, and we don't need one after bridges. So we go on to the next sentence. Painters might show local scenes, honor a hero, or celebrate a culture. Have another conjunction, or this time. Sounds like we're listing some things, so let's see. Painters might show local scenes. So scenes are like pictures of the scenery. Honor a hero. That looks like another one. And or celebrate a culture. So we need to add some commas. So local scenes. Honor a hero. Notice it's before the conjunction. Or celebrate a culture. We don't need one at the end. Murals can also be great projects for schools. I don't see a conjunction there, and I don't think they're listing anything. They encourage teamwork, school spirit, and creativity. Another conjunction, so looks like they're listing some things again. They encourage teamwork, school spirit, and creativity. So I think there's teamwork, school spirit, and creativity. So we're going to put one after there, before the conjunction, and creativity. What would you paint? No lists there. Your mural could inspire people to recycle, be a volunteer, or cheer for a team. Uh-oh, have another conjunction down here. So we're listing something again. So your mural could inspire people to recycle. Notice the 2. Be a volunteer or cheer for a team. See, I put it before the conjunction again. So when you're reading through your examples, find what things they're listing and notice if there's an and or an or, and put in commas after each thing listed except for the last one, and always before the conjunction. Thanks guys, see you later.